And KVGC News Time is now 7 minutes after the hour. First day of school in Amador County today. Well, work on county roads was a repeated topic of discussion at Tuesday's Board of Supervisors meeting. Supervisor Richard Forrester took the Mule Creek representative to task during a request for additional road closures on Dave Brubeck Road in Ione. The work is part of the construction of a sewer line from Mule Creek State Prison, and Forrester, relaying complaints from constituents, asked why the project was taking so long and why one-lane traffic control should not be implemented. Robert Schleppe, the representative from the Department of Corrections, pledged that they would work 12-hour days and weekends to finish the road work as quickly as possible. The new road closure is scheduled to last from September 4th through 18th. The board also received a report on road safety in the county, which compiled crash information from the last 5 years and identified the most crash-prone roadways in the county and suggested safety improvements for each. The 5 roads in Amador County where the highest rate of car accidents occur are Stony Creek Road, Ellis Ranch Road, Ramshorn Grade between Volcano and Shake Ridge Road, Highway 104 and Main Street in Ione, and State Route 88 near the Amador-Alpine County line.
The Amador County Planning Commission has recommended approval of a package of new regulations for development. Meeting Tuesday night, the commission took up consideration of a list of new rules for construction in the county. The design standards, as they're termed, result from a negotiated settlement between the county government and the Foothill Conservancy, which had sued to block the implementation of the county's new general plan. Now, the new standards will require the county to impose new standards on new developments in high fire hazard zones and take a closer look at developments in ag areas and sensitive biological regions. Well, the county will need to perform an economic study before approving any new commercial building larger than 5,000 square feet. Now, several commissioners noted the new rules, written by lawyers as part of a settlement, could use some revising to be more clear and understandable. Now, the entire proposal now goes to the Board of Supervisors for final approval. And consideration of a proposal to rezone 1,100 acres of land to heavy industrial uses was postponed last night at the request of the applicant.
And the Calaveras County Sheriff's Office Marijuana Enforcement Team assisted the California Department of Fish and Wildlife on Monday with the service of a warrant in the rural area of Heiser Canyon near Copperopolis. Several scientists from the California State Water Board, as well as senior environmental scientists from the Department of Fish and Wildlife, assisted with the investigation. 517 marijuana plants were eradicated, and 20 fishing game code violations were observed. These violations ranged from stream alterations to several areas with trash and other dangerous substances in the waterways. No subjects were located upon arrival by deputies. The investigation is ongoing.
And construction improvements to the Argonaut Dam continue as the school year begins. According to Mike Hooper, City of Jackson Chief Inspector and Code Enforcement Officer, activity will be minimized to accommodate school, foot, and vehicle traffic from 7:45 to 8:30 for the start of the school day and 2:30 to 3:15 for the end of the school day. There will be traffic control personnel on site daily during construction, and the west lane of Argonaut Drive will be closed to all traffic. Children walking to and from school are advised and will be directed to walk on the east side of Argonaut Drive and to cross Argonaut Drive at the corner of Sutter, where traffic control personnel are located. Now, Hooper says Argonaut Drive will remain open with one-lane traffic control in place throughout the phase of the project. The city recommends and requests that all non-residents and through traffic avoid the area by using alternate routes. Argonaut Heights area can be accessed from the north via State Route 4988 and Argonaut Lane to Argonaut Drive. Access also available from the south and west via Hoffman and Argonaut Lane to Argonaut Drive. If you have any questions, contact the City of Jackson at 223-1646.
And an Oxnard man was hospitalized following a solo vehicle motorcycle accident Monday around noon. According to the CHP, David Moore was riding his majestic Yamaha northbound on Highway 49 north of Gold Rush Lane in the 13 curves. He was unable to negotiate a left-hand curve, and the Yamaha overturned, causing Moore to be ejected from the bike. Moore sustained major injuries due to the collision and was life-flighted to Doctors Medical Center in Modesto for treatment of his injuries. Alcohol and/or drugs not a factor in this collision. JD, it says he was riding a Yamaha Majestic scooter. Was that just a miss? The CHP called a motorcycle a scooter, or is a Yamaha Majestic? Because later on they referred to it as a motorcycle.
I've heard of a Yamaha Majesty.
Okay, maybe it should be Majesty.
And it's a 400. It's a scooter that's classified as a scooter. You've seen these on
like
the roadway.
A Vespa?
No. They're a little more than a Vespa. It looks like a cross between almost like that and a street bike.
The Honda 90?
But they're classified.
Seriously?
No, but they are classified as a scooter. I've seen them in dealerships before. I've actually looked at these, and honestly, it's basically somebody who wants to ride, but in my opinion, might be afraid of a motorcycle or think this is more comfortable. But it's like a cross between a Vespa and like a street bike, what I call a street bike.
Well, this gentleman was 74 years old that was riding this.
Not a surprise.
Bike.
Not a surprise.
So it should actually say Majesty instead of Majestic.
Yeah.
Majesty scooter. So it was a scooter. Okay.
400cc scooter.
That's a little bit 400cc.
They move.
They qualify that.
No, these things go fast. I mean, they go full speed limit. They'll hit all the speed limits. You can take them on all regular roads.
Yeah.
You take many more places than you could take a Vespa.
Right.
Anyways, with today the first day of school throughout Amador County, quick reminder from the Sutter Creek Police Department. While some parents will be shuttling kids to school, other kids will be walking excitedly to class. Now, please be careful and give yourself extra time to get to and from your destination, be it to work or to drop off your child at school. Now, the new Main Street Bridge construction now limits travel to one direction at a time. There will be delays in the area. Please plan for those delays. Don't try to make up time by speeding or cutting through a side street neighborhood. Children walk these neighborhoods daily to school and from. Residents stroll through town and walk pets in the morning. So please give yourself extra time and be aware.
And that's a look at local news on this Gold Country Wednesday. First day of school for Amador County. As promised, Amador County School Superintendent Amy Slavinsky will be with us today. We're going to talk about the first day of school. Also, it's the first week of high school football, and the Pigskin Preview returns with Frank Halverson. So stick around for that. From the KVGC News Center,
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, to visit our website, kvgcradio.com.